Ableism. What it is and how to avoid it. What is ableism? Ableism is when people treat those with disability unfairly because they believe being able-bodied is better. Ableism assumes that people with disability need to be fixed and focuses on their disability instead of seeing them as individuals. Ableism isn't just about the words we use, it's about the attitudes we hold. These attitudes shape how we treat people with disability and can be just as damaging as the language we use.
Ableist language refers to words, phrases, or expressions that disrespect, devalue, or discriminate against people with disability. It can include using terms that reinforce negative stereotypes, make fun of disability, or using language that implies disability is something to be ashamed of. Ableist language can also be unintentional, where people use words or phrases without realizing the harm they might cause. Words like retard, moron, cretin, idiot, and handicapped are words that were once used to label people with disabilities in hurtful ways. These terms are offensive and should never be used. Consider these examples of ableist attitudes.
We can accommodate your disability needs on your flight to Sydney, Ms. Jones.
I'm sorry, did he just say you have a disability? You don't look like you have a disability, are you sure it's that serious?
We can't assume a person's disability isn't serious or real just because it isn't obvious. This reinforces the harmful idea that only visible disabilities are valid. It is important to recognize that disabilities come in many forms, and everyone deserves respect and understanding, no matter how their disability presents.
Yes, he did. I have a disability which impacts on my daily life. Disability can be invisible. Just because you can't see my disability doesn't mean it isn't real. Please don't judge others based on looks.
You are so brave for being here.
A comment like this can be patronizing and make someone with disability feel like you're making assumptions about their life and experiences. Their presence, like anyone else's, shouldn't need to be labeled as brave simply because they are in a wheelchair.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm just doing what I need to do. People with disability navigate the world every day, just like everyone else.
What do you do if you slip up with ableism?
If you use ableist language or show an ableist attitude towards a person with disability, the first thing is to recognize it. Take a moment to think about what you said or did and how it might have hurt them. Reflect on what you could have said or done differently. Understanding why your words or actions were hurtful helps you avoid making the same mistake in the future. For example, I'm sorry for using that language. I realize it was ableist, and I'll be more mindful in the future.
Be aware of the language you use and your attitudes towards people with disability. How we talk about and treat disability matters.
Together, we can create a more inclusive world. Thank you for watching and see you next time.